Good Thursday morning, and welcome to Ice Age TV. Oh wow, there's no rain. That's a nice change. As we here are getting the morning going here on Ice Age TV, and I'm gonna get smarter. The dogs were just out a little bit ago, and I'm gonna go to the house. Then I'll let the dogs out because they've already been out. And I got a little later start just because of that issue of letting them out. But it's all good. Hey, good Thursday morning there. So I walk across the driveway and all the rocks. I never paved the driveway. 33 plus years I lived here. Could have. Never did. Yeah, but never did. But it's the money pit. Did you ever see the movie The Money Pit? There's a greenhouse which nobody's taking care of. So it's going to be called the Dead House. When it's all said and done, it's maybe the wife is going over there and doing something. I don't know. I'll have to go check it out. Wife's gone. Off to work she goes, but she's done that for many years, ever since I've been married to her. So, wow. What a difference, huh? So if I didn't have any dogs, this would be it right here, everybody. Now, I would have to honestly say that if I was retired and I did have the money to travel and go places, then I probably wouldn't own all these dogs. So I would have to honestly raise my hand and say, yeah, and the property. I mean, so if I was retired and I had the monies to go places and go do things and not have this, then yeah, the dog may be a dog, but no way. But this is a huge difference. I mean, this is just huge. Even for me, just walking across here is every day of my life. I get out of bed and I come across the driveway with all the dogs and all the craziness. But all the crazies are in the barn. So, and there they are, waiting for the master to come over and to let them get out and go wild. That's their goal. To be wild, because they really are just wild creatures that we try to domesticate by drugging them all up to love us. Wow, does that sound like some well-known, nope, stay down. Does that sound like the entertainers of the world? Have all the money to drug up all the girlfriends? Maybe the boyfriends. I mean, that's a big thing too, you know. That's never really focused on, but yeah, there's lots of boyfriends out there with all these rich guys, you know. Here's the electric lightning truck, which is all nice and cleaned up, waxed up, and it's got a Saturday date to wow, you guys down, you guys are wound up. All right, let's do the routine. Get you guys, part of you guys, up in the barn office. And the other guys get to have breakfast. You stay there. Okay? Okay, go on. You go, guys. No, go on, Ginger. You can do it, Ginger. Come on. No. Come on, Will. Come on, Will. Come on, Will. Come on. All right, so now we'll get you guys. It's so funny. I'm looking down thinking, where's the fourth dog? And the fourth German Shepherd is down in with the kid. So, all right, let's get the food bowls out. There's one. Put this down here for you. Got the bone thing. Today I'm going to round up all the bones that I bought. Go back to Costco. I bet you I get $100, $200 back in my pocket for all the bones that I have purchased. You know, how stupid could I be, right? So let's get the more dog food here for the big boys and spread it out so they can all have their own peace and quiet here. And oh my goodness, it's chilly, you know. It's still chilly up here. And it's still really wet. So I'm still wearing my waterproof boots, or whatever you want to call them. Here you go, pup. Here you go. There you go. Yeah, did anything get destroyed? Any fecal matter back here? Well, I see one of the chargers got unplugged. I can already see that. So that's not good. Let's see what's wrong with that, everybody. Yeah, just kind of trying to get the morning going and talk to you guys. I'm the never-ending yakety, as I'm now the new Chatty Kathy. That's my new name, Chatty Kathy. I thought that was kind of funny to hear one of the subscribers say that I'm just a chatty guy, or I should say a chatty lady. But I do see how somebody did piss back there, so where's a piss towel? Right here is one. So my good friend John at Motorcycle Dulles. I mean, friends are friends until it comes to money. I mean, I get all that. So it'll be interesting to see today what John says on the values of the Chief Bobber and a Harley-Davidson CVO 2021 that I can't get rid of. Nobody will come. Everybody. The problem is now I have the bikes priced at the lowest price, so psychologically there's a whole problem, because the person that reaches out to buy the bike thinks, oh, that's not the lowest price. So that's a whole other issue where I've continued to go down and go down and go down in pricing, and to no avail, where the reality is that's a problem, because everybody thinks whatever the price is, you can get it even cheaper. So my good friend John, let's see, I'm tempted. I mean, I don't know. I was talking to my good friend John. He's a very good guy. He and I get along, and for the most part, we've had our issues here and there, but he is a good guy. I mean, he's a disciplined guy, and so anyways, he's 64 years old, and he wants to keep on doing what he's doing for another 10 years plus. So he loves to work, and that's what he lives to work, and that's what he does. So the whole point is, I mean, part of me is like, do I take the Triumph, give him the Triumph, give him the FTR? The Harley here I could sell on my own and put some money in my pocket, so I wouldn't do that. So maybe I throw in the Triumph FTR, the Street Bobber, and the reason I'm saying the Triumph has some wiggle room of value in it, and then the Harley, so just get rid of 4 bikes. There's 4 bikes gone. Then that frees up the trailer to get rid of some of the space in this room, and then the Fast Johnny, the Lowrider, those things. I don't know how much longer those will be around. The kid's bike, that's a whole nother story. The Breakout, who knows? But just take one thing at a time. That's what you have to do. You just have to kind of take it slow, and that's what I'm doing. As I try to thin out the debt in all my collection, and to the end, where does it all end? I don't know. I can't really tell you honestly how far it goes at this point. I don't know. I mean, it could go far. It could go far to the Iceman, to the no man's land. And because if I was really smart, I would just shed all this stuff. Then I would just have the cash flow just to get myself out of the craziness I created upon myself. And just, it is what it is. But then at the same time, if this is just kind of an empty shop, I mean, the whole Ice Age TV thing, I don't know. I just think it kind of evolves. What does it evolve to from that point on? But already you're witnessing that. So anyways, to harbor on the what ifs of the day, which seems to be every day for me, the what ifs, what plays out, what doesn't. But it is very interesting how Elon Musk came into the picture with Donald Trump, and Elon Musk has been jumping up and down. Elon Musk was a key guy to get the Department of Government Efficiency, and I'm just wondering what happened. Does anybody really know what happened? I mean, what happened to the Fort Knox? Actually see all the gold. What happened to that? What happened to the $5,000 refund check we were supposed to get? What happened to that? Now, if you're really following the news, the International Trade Court has struck down Donald Trump's tariffs. They put everything on hold, with the exception of cars, aluminum, and steel. Those 3 items, as far as I know, are still under a certain act that those won't be affected. So the tariffs on cars and aluminum and steel and possibly even lumber and some other things are going to probably hold. Well, they will hold. But the court that just put a stay on the tariffs of everything else that Donald Trump's been trying to negotiate has now been shut down. And that has to go through the court system to see if he can continue to try to push this narrative. But now it's opened the eyes to China and the rest of the world that Donald Trump really doesn't have the powers he thinks he does because Congress, it's incredible how I talked about from the get-go, the Empowerment Act will stop whatever Donald Trump's really trying to accomplish. I talked about this, and it's just incredible on my channel, my views. I talk about so many things that kind of start to play out and pan out, but I never get those comments or credits. All I get the credits or the comments on is, oh, the dogs are doing good, the dogs didn't shit, that's pretty, that's that. But when it comes to real conversation, which so many think that my channel has made a mistake of going this direction of talking to you on a daily basis and sharing my life with you and sharing my political views with you has ruined the channel. But yet, some of the biggest social media people are the political activists that have huge followers. So I'm just not radical enough. The only way I would ever break out of this, I'd have to become very radical and just nonstop to go on, jump on the bandwagon and go start just talking politics all day, which I really don't want to do. I'm not really interested in that. I'm just not interested in the bullshit that goes along with it because you're just playing to a narrative to one political party that's just as corrupt as other political party. And when it comes down to it, Congress and Senate hold the keys. As you're seeing, some 500 members in Congress are now holding the direction of our country. I mean, it's real. So, I mean, for Donald Trump to get up there and Elon Musk to get up there and pound their chests, they can't do shit. They can't do shit. And they're not going to get shit done. It may sound foul language, but it's the facts. They run their mouths. And Elon Musk always is this greatest guy in the world. Donald Trump's always the greatest guy in the world. They never failed anything. And they're so perfect and blah, blah, blah. But at the end of the day, they have failed. They're not going to rewrite the government swamp in D.C. It's not going to happen. There's too much corruption in D.C. It's not going to happen, anybody. In fact, whether it is or not, all the federal employees are supposed to be getting laid off. That ain't happening. It is not happening. The federal government employees are suing the Trump administration. They're suing Elon Musk, Doge, the whole 9 yards. So nothing's happening by any broad means. Now, some people did get fired in the government before these lawsuits finally got into the court system and put a stay on all these actions that these agencies are being told to clean house and get their agencies more efficient. That's been put on hold, everybody. That's been put on hold. That is a fact. So you may have a friend that got fired a month ago. Yeah, right. They got suckered out because they didn't have the lawsuits in the court system fast enough to put a stay on what these guys are doing. So nothing's changing. And now Elon Musk is really unhappy with Donald Trump because of his new fiscal responsibility isn't a fiscal responsibility of his new big, beautiful bill. And Elon Musk, he's told everybody in X, he's over. It's done. He's moving on. He feels great about what he's created, but it's like, Elon, where's my check? Where's my $5,000 check, Elon? Oh, you promised me a check. You promised me we'd go to Fort Knox and walk through and see all the gold bars. Elon, you promised me that you're going to clean out all these agencies of all these people that supposedly are government workers that in your views don't do anything all day long. What happened? Wow, promise is broken. Yeah, Elon, but is there any recourse for Elon Musk? Nope, but there was serious recourse when he was there, when everybody's attacking him. I mean, you saw how bad it got when Elon Musk got all riled up trying to get rid of government employees. Yeah, they all circumvented him and wanted to kill him. And for the most part, who knows? Not over yet. Yeah, right. Yeah, so wow, everybody. Wow. A lot of talk. You can talk big, but in the end, what comes to be, right? So, but for us, the motorcycle and car people, we're the ones that got screwed. Well, why would you say that? Because everything's going to be more expensive. Well, it's a good thing. Yeah, right. Good luck. Good luck. You really believe that that's a good thing? Why? Why is it a good thing? Well, it brings back American jobs. Really? You really believe that? You really think that America can compete in China? I mean, sincerely. Do you really think that America can compete some of these other countries with the cars and trucks and motorcycles we ship to? Okay, well, great. I guess they could. I don't know. Well, whatever. Okay, great. Hey, there's tariffs. But the point is, you and I will pay more money for the tariffs. So you and I will have to get your checkbook out. No, don't do that. No. Hey, what are you doing? No. I don't know what you're doing over there. No. Don't. Well, you just pissed. All right. Well, it's all right. But it's such is life. See, the danger right now is let these dogs out right now. They go piss and crap. Then I'm going to be chasing around the damn neighborhood. And I'm running late, so I really can't make this video very long because I got to go to work. And Brian's had a busy day because we didn't work yesterday because the rains were so bad. So today's catch-up day from yesterday. So this really won't be a very long video, which, what does it matter anyways? So really the whole theme of this morning's conversation is broken promises, everybody. Broken promises. I can't see it. And the Democratic Party knows how to play this game. They're the best at it. The Republicans suck. Republicans are a bunch of pussies. They don't stand up for nothing. They are. They're a bunch of... The Republican Party is an asshat party because they don't stand up for nothing. Democrat Party, they know how to screw with you and screw you good. That's the better team to be on. You know why? Because they have these people who are ruthless. They'll do anything to win. And if you think the Democrat Party is sitting idly on the sidelines, that they've just raised their hands up and we quit and we're just going to give up, oh, BS. They're doing things behind the scenes to circumvent Donald Trump and this GOP party like never seen. And the big punch is coming sooner than later. And then all the promises broken. And then people will waver. And do we really want another 4 years of this under Donald Trump? Of this? Whatever came from Donald Trump? Whatever came? Did anything get cheaper, anybody? Yeah, okay. The gas prices are going down. Whip-de-doo. The gas prices going down much more. As oil companies are going to start pulling their drilling teams because they don't make no money. They don't make any money. You don't make no money on $50, $60 barrel oil. That is very low margin oil for the economics of the world. So everybody jumps up and down for $2 gas, $3 gas. Oil companies aren't jumping up and down. They want the green agenda conversations. They want everybody to get scared as hell and think that the fuel's going to run out and they can jack their prices up and make you pay dearly and then brainwash you to think that this electric vehicle will save you all the money in the world, but you still have to buy electricity that's run off of whatever fossil fuel is generating the plant. Yeah, right. Yeah, anyways, that's it. Short conversation. Not really. Still probably 20 plus minutes in. But that's it. I got to go to work. So I hope everybody has a blessed day and stay tuned for more adventures on Ice Age TV. What's next? Well, hopefully my friend John gives me a call today and says, "I'll take some of your bikes." And then it'll be, does he come and get them? Or do I, take them to him? We shall see. I'll keep you informed. God bless.